Welcome to the last day of the group stage here for the Arlington Major as we have LGD versus Thunder Awaken. The danger here, shard blocked and trapped in. Matthew Pakaz slowed by the fiery spirits. Faith Beyond not going to be saved by the Phoenix.
Pakaz bottom lane is level 2.
Yeah, he's
Well,
pressing
PSG
forward.
LGD, they're level 1 only.
It's the bound of strike hitting onto Faith Beyond, just a bit of chip damage, while Ame, oh, he's in a bit of trouble there. Sacred and Matthew. The Iron Shell on the Tusk. They're going for this kill under tower, and the Tusk will gladly give his life to kill off the Wraith King.
You need to have someone who can hit. Darkseer is definitely not that hero. It's more about the control. Because why use dive? He's definitely going to pay with his life. He used dive to cancel clarity. And now he's going to drop.
But Matthew, just diving this tier 1 over and over again. Gets in there, and the safe lane from LGD suffering against the Tusk and the Darkseer. 8 denies against the Storm Spirit is kind of incredible.
That's pretty big. Seems like nothing to say. Didn't wake up properly.
Needs his morning coffee. Alone.
He definitely needs.
Body
Let's see
block.
this one.
They've got the
Matthew's
Tusk
already making a rotation.
roaming
This should
in.
be another kill.
Blocking with a shard. Nothing to say. Turns to fight the Tusk, though. The Snowball. It will be there to buy a bit of time for Matthew to dip out of danger. Alone, looking for the kill with the Tornado to secure it. There we have it, even through the Fairy Fire. Matthew is really setting the pace here, involved in all of these kills early on. Killed off by the Razor, but he's always hiding in the shadows. And there's the Link. Turn around.
Oh, he missed.
The Poison Touch. Alone's rotated in now, but Faith Beyond back in the trees, clipped by the Tornado. Very close to evading it,
That's
but the
an Urn
Razor
charge.
caught up, and the Urn charge in for the Invoker going to be coming. Pakaz claims the kill. I think he's had enough of Matthew. He is absolutely done with his nonsense. Matthew's coming back across though, and with Alone here, knowing the dive's on cooldown. Storm will zip into the back, but the Snowball's there, and a great Tornado EMP. Why? Gonna get cleared up by Matthew and Alone. The Vortex, but cancelled out by the Grave. Pandamu is here with a save. Got a Shadow Wave as well, keeping the Tusk alive, and Matthew, he's going to survive. Nothing to say, can't finish the job. Storm Spirit body blocked and killed off by Alone. There's a Wraith Band, just a little stopgap item to build himself up coming out of this laning stage. Nothing to say. Rotated on Pandamu. Try and kill him before the Grave comes, but he is very, very survivable on this Dazzle, and with the rotation in from Matthew and Alone, the boundless strike from Pakaz, they've turned it again on the Faith Beyond, and nothing to say, he's going to die as well. 2 core kills as Thunder dominating this first 8 minutes of the game. Yeah, you're right, Wraith King is still up at the top, 3,800 net worth on Ame. Farming up a Storm, even against this Darkseer. As they'll toss him back into the Skellies and the Wraith Fire Blast. Avalanche slows him down even while surged up, and Sacred tries to vacuum back and get into the tree line by that mortal strike from Ame. Straight through the back of the Darkseer. Shards there, gonna see the Phoenix back in the trees. Dive is coming off cooldown though, so maybe why, nah, never mind. Alone is there, mega kill streak for the Invoker, and they will pummel that tower at long last, but LGD very quick to react to this, ignoring top and moving mid.
Every time I see Jinq play Tiny, he always finds Tumbler Stoy. Even if this Tumbler Stoy would be better for someone else, potentially they found him, they know he's here.
Oh, maybe. They found him. They've got him, absolutely. Catch out the monkey.
Smoke broke and
starting to struggle now. This 5k net worth lead has materialized out of almost nowhere from LGD. It's been very, very nice play from the Chinese squad. There's nothing to say. Move here onto the Dazzle, try and dodge away from the Snowball with a couple of Ball Lightnings. And Ame now has the opening. 1 hit, half HP on Matthew. The wall does connect on Storm as the EMP is there. Clipping Ame, but he's got stick charges and Soul Ring. So Reincarnation ready, and a big Supernova is going to try and protect Ame with, oh, he didn't have Reincarnation, he didn't Soul Ring, he got stunned up and killed. The Mana Burn, the Monkey King, the counter from the Diffusal Blade. Now Deafening Blast pushing back the Razor. He gets cancelled out. The Sunray stops. Jinq looking to run back as the Snowball Punch connecting on Faith Beyond, and a Sun Strike well placed, but not enough damage. Not quite.
Tornado
is going to clip the Phoenix. Finds the kill. Pandamu dies. As Alone, 1 HP away from death. Jinq jumps and punches, but slowed by the Ice Wall.
The attack speed on Tiny does have a Blink Dagger available in a couple of seconds. Urn still running. This is huge. This is big for Jinq. He might even find Monkey.
Monkey's trying to fight him, but he's got to toss back in. Sacred with a mech. And they'll turn it back onto the Jinq Tiny. Oh man, a close-fought battle.
For now, keeping the apple.
GQ. Blink, toss, Avalanche comes after. Trying to allow Arme to catch up. And Pakaz, he Wukong's out. There's so much damage from LGD though, and the Monkey King being caught down in this bottom lane. Now allows LGD to move forward. Good little punch on the Storm, and he's got plenty of mana to zip and ball across the fight. And now with the Avalanche toss, the Sunstrike not going to land. They've got a Grave on Matthew, but Thunder now falling apart. LGD coming with a huge fight, picking off the Invoker. Nothing to say. He's still got the regen going. He's moving towards Matthew now. He's got an Arcane Root. And a toss back in from Jinku. 4 quick kills there as LGD strikes so hard in the bottom jump. First 10 minutes were spectacular for them. But net worth, 8k advantage for LGD. As Arme jumps in with nothing to say. Jinku comes in from the side and they blow up Panda move. Wukong's commanders are good in as well. Does get the balance into Arme, so first life down. Wall dropped on him as well. Look at that damage coming through from the illusion. The egg with a sun ray, the toss back across. In comes Faith Beyond now from the northern side, and even with the grave there, Monkey King, he can't survive. Will get taken down in the end by LGD. And what did LGD lose?
Nothing. Great King ulti. That's about it. Let's see who picks it up. Seems like it's gonna be Ame, but needs to be a bit careful.
Oh yeah.
Gets punched.
Oh,
he loses to the high ground.
Went to the high ground. Jinku in with a 2-man avatar. Sacred going to surge away, but Alone has already died. Oh boy. They've got Tumbler's Toy. Another blink ready in a few seconds from the Tiny. No way here, Sacred. Oh,
Toss
great
gonna
play.
Follow.
Toss follows the blink dagger away. Sacred into the creep wave. Jinku low on mana, so doesn't have the avalanche. This should still be a good find on the Darks here.
He punched him so hard. The guy ended up in different dimension. Oh, Witchblade's also nice against the Grave. If that, Pakaz. They got afraid.
Oh, the BKB. Arme being turned on, mana being burnt. Toss back though. The wall comes in. Arme caught in it. Sunray trying to reset this fight as Sacred gets graved up, but it's dying so quickly. The percentage-based damage is Pandamu sliced by the Storm, and LGD just crushing this team fight. Looks like it might be over now as Pakaz is brought down inside his own Wukong's command. The Terracotta army can't save him. And LGD once again lose absolutely nothing and gain everything. He's been so good, nothing to say, finding the Dazzle in the back lines and making sure that the Graves are delayed, don't come out in time, and straight on to Pandamu. Dead for 30 seconds.
I don't know if I finished the sentence when I start talking about the Witchblade against the Grave. The overtime damage, if there's no heal coming up, could finish you off. So it's really good. And this item's going to get nerfed for sure. It's just way too strong. If we nerf... Oh, never mind. I'll hold that thought.
Catch on the Invoker. Punch and Snowball trying to save Alone. The mech and maybe a vacuum play here with the BKB from nothing to say. Turns to face. Chases in onto Sacred's Darks here. He's gone. Alone follows. They're all down 6 feet under. And this really is the signal of the end. Pakaz will punch back, but GG is called by Matthew. They tap out of game 1 here against LGD.
Beating LGD, always a difficult task. They had the advantage at the early stages of the game.
Here we go, getting to the last stages of the group stage. Thunder Awaken desperately need to win for any chance of survival. Quick on his feet with those boots. And Matthew with the toss back. Well, they're going to catch Arme here. Sacred throws the hammer at him. Chip away at the Bristleback, who is stacking up some quill sprays, but I don't know if he can escape from this, even with stick charges and tangos. He's going to die here to the shield and a few hits out from Panda and Matthew.
And another first blood for Matthew.
The quills they're annoying.
Okay, they're going to give it to Pakaz.
Pakaz gets it. Viper suffering the last hits, but Luna also having a difficult time getting there. Both of them with 7 last hits. Combo from Matthew though. Chuck the Tusk back into the creep wave. The tag team counteracted a little bit by the shield, but the poison attacks will get them a trade.
Firefly is available.
Pre-level 6 on the Ember Spirit. A few stacks of that napalm on him. Gets the flame guard off, but the toss across into the river. And nothing to say with a good 2-man chains. He holds them back, but the napalm's going to keep on coming. Firefly and the flame break missing. Should still be able to grab this kill though, there's nothing to say. Tracked back by Alone and Matthew. A good rotation from the Tiny.
This is going to be Vanguard Bristleback, and on the bottom lane.
Oh, wow, yeah. Faith Beyond. a killing spree on this Viper. Not what you like to see as a Thunder fan, especially when they tri-lane against him. But Alone's rotation top, in onto the Bristleback. He's got his Vanguard and 8 stick charges. Quite a lot of magic damage coming his way though, so Arme under the Firefly and the Celestial Hammer burning him alive. The Bristleback
sitting inside the Firefly and Celestial Hammer. Way too much damage. This is gonna be probably a game where he gets both Vanguard and Hood. Fate Beyond, this is a big pickup.
Yeah, kill the Viper, get the spree.
They needed that creep early against the Batrider. Just follow him. Nothing to say. Still level 5.
And a lasso comes out of Alone. Yeah, they've got stacks of napalm on him. Firefly and a fairy fire. Chen can't do anything really to save him here. The toss forward sends the Batrider in towards the Ember Spirit. Did dodge it, but Alone still picks up the kill. Gets away from the tower attacks and 4 stacks up on Yi's Chen. Matthew trying to finish him off with the punches. Will get the kill and the snowball not landing, but Alone trapped in the shards.
Jinq, what a play. Places down Observer Board to get the glimpse of vision.
Juicy stacks. Chen has made for him. Alone, though, going to get changed up, and LGD responding. They don't want to give this up for free. Nothing to say with the help of Faith Beyond. They are chasing back on the Batrider, and Matthew just dying to the Bristleback. Alone's Firefly has run out. He's got 9 stick charges here, but Arme and Faith Beyond slowing him down to a crawl. Batrider saved by the Abaddon, but in comes the snowball. The Solar Guardian, good heal onto Alone, stacking up a lot of damage onto the Bristleback. And the Sacred. He lands the hammer, Starbreaker on Jinq, but he'll die, saving his body. 1 hero drops, Jinq gone, but Yi, the Chen survives while the dive keeps on going.
Force Shield needs 5 more mana.
Alone, he just keeps getting these stick uses out. Faith Beyond and Arme, they're dropping pretty low. No
Firefly's going to be ready again.
The Luna's rotated in. Thunder bring the numbers. A double kill for the Luna.
Almost a full team wipe 8 minutes into the game. They're so slowed by every single spell on their side.
They'll get him. Oh! The Remnant to finish him. Nothing to say. He turns it back on them. A double kill for him now. But with the Avalanche toss, the Lucent Beam, there's no escape for this Ember Spirit now. And Pakaz continues his streak.
You can use like Flame Break to throw people away. Abaddon needs more levels, potentially a toss back, and the turnaround play from Dawnbreaker ulti, as we see here.
Yeah, with the Hand of God, maybe a bit of damage and tankiness from Arme, not enough to allow him to survive.
Question, do you think Arme buys casual cloak right now? Because there's a lot of magical damage coming out from Thunder Awaken.
Yeah, he might just. We've seen that Vanguard Hood build, right? As Y gets cleared through. Alone, moving now towards Jinq. Matthew gonna get punched around and slowed down by the poison attacks, but they toss Jinq back into the middle of 3 of them. In comes nothing to say though. The Ember Spirit able to open up on the Dawnbreaker, chase back through the trees and hunt even more. Alone does pick up a double kill, but Thunder are going to lose 3 in the trade-off there. Faith Beyond's Courier dying in the midst of battle. Yeah, both teams really scrapping and brawling. Arme doing a good job here, focusing objectives with his Bristleback, even though he's died a couple of times. He's 1, 4, and 3, and under the Eclipse make that 5. Dies one more time. He chased down by Sacred. Starbreaker in, and they'll pick off the check. Pakaz. Another streak being built up by himself.
Batrider needs like 4 minutes, so if they want to put a little bit more pressure out on the map and on PSG LGD, I think it's time to go now.
That's got to be one of the scariest things. LGD as a 5-man unit, smoked up, roaming up top. They've killed Sacred. Panda gets his ult down, but Yi with the Hand of God keeps him alive. They've taken down Faith Beyond though with this Eclipse. Pakaz sprints forward towards Jinq. TP cancelled, comes in time with a lasso. Alone helps Pakaz pick up a double kill. And Thunder with that buyback on Sacred. They do win a team fight.
Maybe they will not go for Roche right now because there is no Eclipse, even though the BKB is online, so they can't wait. Eclipse is a big chunk of damage. Oh, they waited him on Remnant.
Found nothing to say.
Alright, where are the tips at?
A very delayed BKB on Batrider, it feels like here. suffering a little bit because Luna is such a vacuum of farm, taking everything. As Matthew makes the jump in, lasso there into the toss, but the hand of God, the heal on to nothing to say, might allow him to slip away from this with a slide of fist and jump to the remnant. He's perfectly fine. And the turnaround from Faith Beyond and the rest of LGD, they're pummeling into Sacred, but he's TP'd out. Matthew, the only death so far, but Pakaz with a BKB Eclipse, he can't stand his ground. Arme with some massive whacks of his mates, looking for Pandamu, and this is it. LGD with one teamfight victory have completely turned the tables on Thunder.
And now it's
alone.
Roche time.
He's dead too.
They invested everything, try to go on Ember Spirit, Lasso, Toss back, Dawnbreaker ulti. In the end, he manages to get out of trouble. Their decision making in the mid and late game is way too good.
Trying to catch nothing to say, but a snowball save. And back onto Pakaz, dropping him low. Sleight of fist with the minus armor. Nothing to say, getting stunned, but he's got the remnant back across the river. They can't kill Arme either. One hit takes about a third of the health of the Abaddon. As Pakaz tries to battle back. BKB's defensively to run. But you can see the physical damage out of Arme coming in hot now. Sacred TP is home. BKB's wasted by Thunder. And LGD have herded them. 2 minutes 20 on Aegis, catapult wave behind him, and Thunder with a lot to contend with. Matthew, Avalanche, toss the Tusk, send him back into the lasso, dragging him towards Fountain. Pakaz going to take one kill. They did lose the tie though, and the buildings are still being broken. Oh man, Aegis doesn't really care too much about anything.
There's so much stuff on the ground.
Firefly, now the Toxin, Quill Spray's being spammed. But the barracks are falling, and that's what's important for LGD.
Ame's still alive. Does not want to waste this Aegis. Why even pops the mech, just in case?
And I'll wait on their high ground. Ame breaks the smoke. Maybe for the first kill here on the Bristleback. But the damage into Matthew. The Hand of God comes, but Jinkyu still falls. He went in trying to snowball save. As the dive from LGD comes in behind tier 3. Pakaz is able to stand there and launch the glaives in towards Ame. Bristleback maybe a little bit too deep now. Thunder split them. They've gone into the back lines, aiming Faith Beyond with the Firefly there, and Arme dead inside the Eclipse. LGD going a step too far, and Thunder can't be too far away from feeling good about this now. Faith Beyond going to get found on the defense of the high ground. And don't underestimate Thunder with their defense.
Not that much lockdown from PSG LGD. Pakaz going on Jinkyu. Snowball not available yet. Oh, Hand of God.
The Hand of God's there. And now Pakaz in trouble. Penitence there. He's going to eclipse BKB. Kills off Jinkyu. Yi dead to this Pakaz Luna as well. He's 1v4ing and almost winning. Dawnbreaker's coming with a Solar Guardian. BKB TP not successful. Arme offering far too much damage, and Thunder, well, they've been baited in by their Luna.
They should have not helped him out. No, he's level 14.
Oh, right, okay. Poor Chen. Oh, the toss back lasso, and it's cancelled. Can't drag him to Fountain. And Arme, with his BKB on, move towards Matthew. Couple of taps, breaks apart the rock. Jinkyu on his way back as well. As the barracks wide open and focused down by LGD.
Alone tips Y immediately. I'm not sure if he was aware of this one. He's like, what the hell is going on? Where is my lasso? Then he figures out there is Aghanim Scepter on Chen. Because Y didn't show any items on his Chen, so wanted to have this surprise effect. And Luna dies. This means game.
No buybacks. Yeah, no buybacks at all. And even if they had the hope of staying in the tournament, they're all locked in place now. As of